everybody, it's Erica here for our latest edition of Zazzle Chat, and I'm joined by James today, our Director of Platform Development here at Zazzle, and we're going to be talking about a really exciting partnership that Zazzle is working on with Adobe called Design to Print.
Thank you, Erica. Hi, I'm James. I just give a little background of what I do here at Zazzle. I work behind the scenes to help develop programs and features to help increase the opportunities for our designing community. That's one of the things I do. So we work on special projects, try to make you more efficient, or bring new content for you guys and products to design on. And today I'm super excited, woohoo, to talk about Adobe Design to Print.
Awesome. So what is Adobe Design to Print?
Adobe Design to Print is a plugin for Photoshop that allows you to design in Photoshop while you're designing, see an actual view of the finished product at the same time. So you can stay in your design space, continue to be creative, and see the effects of it on the products as you work. So we feel like it's a great efficiency gain. It allows people to kind of put together more content, save the creative aspect of your designing for while you're in that space, and then when you're ready to go publish stuff and add the metadata and titles and tags, you can do that at that later time.
Awesome. That sounds great. That sounds like it's going to be awesome for our designers. So how did Adobe Design to Print come about? That seems like a great partnership. I'm just curious how that came to fruition.
Well, it's just one of those crazy things. Zazzle is located in Silicon Valley, and one of our engineers was friends with some other engineers that happened to work at Adobe in their research and development lab. So they started striking up a conversation. And then we realized, hey, this might be an interesting way to work together. So we got together, we talked about how our different businesses work, and we realized that really with Zazzle's capabilities of delivering the imagined and Photoshop's ability to kind of show you things that are imaginable, right?
Yeah.
Putting those two things together really made a lot of sense. So we tried, we put together a project with them where we built what we call an alpha version, where we experimented with what happens when a designer is able to see what's finished while they're still in the creative process. So we put together a program with them. We introduced it to about 10 of our own designers at Zazzle, and we watched them interact with it, and we got some feedback. And the feedback was very, very positive about how it could make them more efficient and how they wouldn't have to download the file and then upload it to Zazzle and go through that process of iterative kind of layouts when you could actually see it real time as you're working on it in Photoshop.
That makes a lot of sense. It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So I've designed a few things, I've customized a few things, but I'm really curious to see how Design to Print works. Can you give us a little demo?
Fantastic. I would love to. All right. So when you open up Photoshop, and actually just to be clear, you have to have Photoshop version Creative Cloud 2018 or 19.
Okay.
That's what it works on. You go to Window after you've installed the plugin, and you'll see this extension says Adobe Design to Print. And when you click on that, you see this little dialog box that says Adobe Design to Print at the top, and it also has a blue button that says Create New Design to Print Project. And when you click on that, what it does is it calls Zazzle and says, hey Zazzle, show me your catalog of products, which you can see here. Now just to be clear, this is not all of our products, but it's most of them. So if you don't see something, it's not broken, it just happens to not be currently as listed in the catalog of products. You can see on the left-hand side, we have some category browsing, so you can just kind of go through and look at the CYO products that you're familiar with. You can see the information. You can change the fabric and the options for each of those products before you even start designing, or you can click on this More Product Information, and that will get you the product detail page. So once I've picked a product, and right now I'm going to pick leggings because it's really cool. So search came up with all over print leggings. I'm going to pick a size. I am not a small. I'm actually probably not even extra large, but here we go. We're going to get them created. And you'll notice what happens at this point in time is that Photoshop is thinking. And what is it thinking about? It's thinking about what the design area is like on Zazzle. So it's going to create a layer that's going to have the information in it that you need to design. Like what are the clipping paths, what are the bleed lines, what are the cut lines, so you can be familiar with the same design space view of our design areas will also be rendered in Photoshop. And as you can see, at this point in time, the artboards have been, the layer has been created, and you'll notice in the view you currently see leggings with the alternate views. Now this little window is resizable, so I'm going to make it a little smaller. And I'm going to put it down over here so it's out of the way. And you can see this layer over here says Safe Print and Bleed Lines, and you can see in the main design area exactly kind of what it looks like on Zazzle.com when you work on leggings. So since I'm not a designer, I'm going to cheat. And I'm just going to drop an image in here. But what you'll see is that that image is very quickly rendered on the actual product once we place it fully. And now, voila, hocus pocus, there it is. So not only does it show you the rendered image when you have uploaded a photo, but as you design, and again, I'm not a great designer, but I can make a big yellow swirly thing on this. And what you'll see is that the preview is updated pretty much almost in real time. And you'll see that the different videos now actually have that change to it. So you designers who are much better than me can do amazing things with rendering these images and knowing exactly when you're designing in the flat space where it's going to show up on the product itself. And the best part about this is when you're done, I can click this button right here that says Publish, and it will open up a browser window just like this, and voila, we have leggings ready to post for sale.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. So we feel like it's going to make things faster and help people do designing. You can go in and you can edit if you wanted to. You could always add more content via our design tool in here too. So it's kind of designed to really help you just make an efficient process to bring content into Zazzle and then sell it.
Yeah, that seems like a great seamless process. So is it free? Can anyone use it? It seems like something that a lot of people are going to want to be interested in. So how can they
That's a great question. It's free for all designers that want to download the plugin. We'll provide a link for you where you can get instructions on how to do it. It is not actually like publicly available. It's kind of in a beta process right now. What we want to do is let people check it out and provide feedback. Part of that information we provide when they download the plugin is how can you provide feedback actually back to the Adobe developers who are currently making it and improving it. So they can take what you find. Maybe there might be a bug here or there, probably not, but you know there might be some feature requests. Maybe it could work better. You can let them know and basically talk directly to the folks that are creating this plugin.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
So Design to Print looks pretty great right now. What's the development plan, or what are the future plans for it going forward?
Well, thanks for asking. Right now it's in beta, so we're taking feedback from the designing community and looking at how we can improve it and make sure it's functioning good enough for a more public announcement. So luckily, which is really cool, is Zazzle designers are kind of getting the first access to this.
That's awesome. So the leggings that you showed me were really cool. Can I see another product, like maybe, I've designed a t-shirt before. Can you show me a t-shirt?
I'd love to. So again, you go to the application, do a little search. I kind of always like the dark ones, but I'm actually going to pick one that's a little bit of a different color, my favorite Carolina blue. Pick a size, and I click on the Create button. And it does the same thing as you saw last time with the leggings, is it'll lay out the design area for you on the shirt in the Photoshop design space. Takes a little bit of time, but the nice thing is that these are the actual measurements of our design spaces. Now I'm going to take, again, and cheat a little bit, and I'm going to place a little bit of hustle. And as you can see, once it's placed, the image gets to be re-rendered. And then it shows on the shirt. Now this is good because we know that there often are some designers that design different products. Some folks like to do invitations, some folks do clothing. People that may have a large library of shirt content, you can quickly and easily add it to post it for sale. Probably speed up that process for you if you're a shirt designer. And I click on the button, and voila, I have a shirt for sale ready to go in Zazzle.
So the Design to Print plugin looks really cool. If our designers haven't seen it yet, or they don't know where to find it, I know you said the link would be in this video. Where else might they go to be able to find it?
Well, there has been a forum post in the Zazzle forums.
Okay.
And also in the description box below this video, there'll be a link there for you.
Okay, awesome. So this seems like a really great offering that Zazzle is being able to offer to our designers along with Adobe. So if you haven't checked out the Design to Print plugin yet, definitely go take a look. I think it's really going to revolutionize our design process. Is that correct?
For sure. Make it much more speedy.
Awesome. So definitely take a look at that, and thanks for joining us today. Bye.
Bye.